The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is on the air here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Our coverage of Bulldog basketball is made possible thanks to these sponsors. Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books. By Community First Credit Union. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. By Family First Chiropractic. By Lisco of Fairfield. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. By Ottumwa Community Schools, where we engage, educate, and empower every student every day. By Ottumwa Regional Health Center. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. By River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name. By River Hills Community Health Center. By Slayton Polaris. And by Sonic Drive-In, North 63 in Ottumwa. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from the capital city of Des Moines. Jason Van Arkel reporting tonight. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith is the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Welcome into the first round of the Class 5A Region 5 playoffs as your Ottumwa Bulldogs take on conference foe Des Moines North for the third time this season, this time with a trip to the regional semifinals on the line. Ottumwa had a 6-8 regular season. Now that is a regular season that started off with an 0-6 mark, but the Bulldogs won 6 out of their last 8 to finish with 6 wins, and their reward is a third chance to beat a North team that went 9-5, 8-2 in the Metro Conference. North finishing second in the Metro, Ottumwa third, and these two teams both were behind Des Moines Roosevelt in the conference standings for the second year in a row. They first met on January 5th here in the gym at Des Moines North, and the game was lopsided in terms of the final score. North won at 53-32, but you dig a little closer, North opened up a 22-5 lead at the end of the first quarter. Through the final 3 quarters, Ottumwa was outscored by North in the final 3 quarters by a total of 4 points. So they were competitive over the final 3 quarters. Then when they met on January 29th in Ottumwa, North eked out a 3-point win, 41-38. The game was tied at the end of the third quarter. North did just enough to win that game. The Bulldogs played great defense in that second meeting, and they were playing without their starting point guard, Chloe Schneckloff. That probably was the difference in a game where Ottumwa turned it over 18 times. But the Bulldogs feel like they let an opportunity get away against North last time. They feel like they can play with and beat the Polar Bears, and now they get a third shot to do it, albeit on North's home floor. Now, having said that, the attendance restrictions are still in place for the Des Moines Public Schools, so there are not a lot of fans here for tonight's game, even though it is the first home playoff game for the Polar Bear girls basketball team in forever, and they haven't won a playoff game in forever. In fact, the quick stats, or pardon me, what used to be quick stats, now varsity bound records only go back to the middle of the first decade of the 2000s, and couldn't find an instance where North was shown to have won a playoff game, so it's been a very long time. They feel like they have a chance tonight, but Ottumwa feels like they've got a chance, if they play well, to advance to a regional semifinal Saturday when they would take on Des Moines Roosevelt. Now, the big story for North in this game is their star player, Lafina Campbell, averaging 16 a game. She had 23 in the first meeting against Ottumwa, 20 in the second meeting, but she has missed the last 3 games, had her foot in a walking boot. North did win all of those games, but they were against 3 of the worst teams in classes 4A or 5A. They beat Marshalltown, who's got 1 win. They beat East, who has no wins, and they beat Des Moines Lincoln, who has 5 wins. For those 5 wins are 2 over East, 1 over Marshalltown, and 2 over Hoover. And perhaps a little bit troubling for North is that when they played East last time, they beat them 52-40. They allowed East to score 40 points. By comparison, Ottumwa was coming off a game against East on Saturday where they only allowed the Scarlets to score 9 points and shut them out in both the first and fourth quarters. So there's some numbers that would indicate Ottumwa's been playing better than North as of late. Will it translate to tonight? We'll find out. Now, it looks like, watching North warm up, it looks like Lafina Campbell is giving it a go. In fact, I think that's her about to practice a free throw at the free throw line now. So it looks like she'll play, but how effective she'll be, I guess we'll find out. But Ottumwa, whether or not Campbell is 100%, the Bulldogs probably feel like if they'd had Chloe Schneckloff, who was out due to a quarantine issue last time they faced North, if they'd had Schneckloff that night, the Bulldogs probably feel like they would have won the game. It's a full-strength Ottumwa squad tonight as they try to keep their season alive and advance to the semifinal round once again. Bulldogs, of course, last year with that senior-laden team knocked off Cedar Rapids, Washington in the first round in thrilling fashion before falling to Urbandale. Ottumwa would like a chance to get to that second round again. And again, the winner of this game will play at Des Moines Roosevelt on Saturday night. Still plenty to come on our pregame show. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and check on those projected starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Johnson, CEO of River Hills Community Health Center, where we've been growing healthy communities for the past 20 years in Ottumwa, Centerville, Richland, and Sigourney.
We recently made some modifications, but we are now back to normal with safety and precaution in mind. All of our clinic locations are open and have returned to regular hours. Appointments are being accepted in all clinics, so call for your appointment today. Remember, River Hills Community Health Center. Diversified services, exceptional health care.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, first round of the girls' regional playoffs here on KBIZ and on the live video stream at AttumwaRadio.com. Let's take a look at the projected starting lineups. First for Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg, his normal starting five. Beginning with senior point guard Chloe Schneckloff, 5'8", point guard averaging 5.8 points per game. Two guard, 5'7" sophomore Olivia Corum, 4.9 points per game. The third guard, 5'7" senior Zoe Jones, 4.8 points per game. And up front for Ottumwa, 5'10" junior Addison Ransom, 8.6 points per game. And 5'11" senior Ann Guest, averaging 10.4 points per contest. For Des Moines North, we are projecting Lafina Campbell will start tonight after missing 3 games with an injury. The 5'2" junior point guard averaging 16 points a game. Also more than 4.5 assists per game for Campbell. Actually, just shy of 4.5 as I look at the number again. Joining her in the backcourt, we believe, will be 5'7" sophomore Jalea Benson, averaging 3.8 points per game. And then they have some height up front. 5'9" senior Iharia Romo, 8.2 points per game. 5'11" sophomore Elizabeth Poot, 5.1 points per game. And 5'10" junior Nia Mock, averaging 9.9 points per contest. Tail of the tape between the two teams, Ottumwa averaging 41 points a game and change. North averaging 45.5 points per game. North has been a better rebounding team this season. They do have the size. They average about 32.5 rebounds a game. Ottumwa at 28. The Bulldogs have more assists per game. They dish out nearly 11 assists per game. North at about 8. North and Ottumwa steal the ball close to the same rate. Ottumwa a few more with 10.8 per game. North at 9.6. Turnover is a bit of an issue for both. A bit more for Ottumwa. 18.5 turnovers a game. North 16.5. And neither team has shot the ball particularly well this season. Ottumwa 29.5% from the field, North 31.5%. Three-pointers, Ottumwa 24%, North only 22.5%. North will take quite a few threes. Not Campbell, she doesn't shoot many, but Nia Mock will shoot a lot of them. And then free throw percentage, Ottumwa a bit better, about 61%, North at about 58%. North has some players that if you're trailing and you need to foul and put them on the line, North has some players who have not shot a good percentage this season. And so Ottumwa, if they have to go to that, know that there are players on the floor they can foul. But you don't want to foul Campbell. She's at 73% to get the ball out of her hand. And see if you can't make somebody else beat you. And that's true at the free throw line. That's true pretty much anywhere on the court. A 23-point game and a 20-point game in the first two meetings for Campbell. She's been running up and down the court during warm-ups, testing that foot that she injured against Roosevelt a couple of weeks ago. Got a smile on her face as they're getting ready for introductions here, and so I imagine she feels like she's ready to go. Actually, I'm not sure. There are more than 5 North players with their warm-ups off. I'm not sure which 5 North will be introducing here. Ottumwa does have the red road jerseys on, white trim on the collar. White lettering Ottumwa across the front, white numbers trimmed in silver front and back, and white and silver vertical striping down the sides of the red jerseys and red shorts. North in the home whites, green numbers trimmed in silver front and back. There's some pink and green trim on the jerseys and the shorts, and the green and logo on the shorts for North. Green lettering polar bears on the front of those North jerseys. Interested to see how North handles the pregame festivities, as it were, here. Again, they haven't had a home playoff game in a very long time. Just introduced the starters here for OHS. I'm going to try to stay with it until they're ready for the national anthem here, and then we'll step aside for that in a moment or two. There are a fair number of Bulldog fans who made the drive up to Des Moines. I believe the restriction for the Des Moines schools for athletic events is still 2 spectators per player. And that looks to be about the number of Bulldog fans that have come up here. I'm watching the North introductions here. And they're actually going to start Emily Gonzalez, a 5-foot freshman. They are starting Benson. They may not start. They are not starting Lafina Campbell. Campbell warmed up and is in uniform, but is not starting in this game. So not sure yet if she'll come in or not. All right, time for the national anthem. Let's take 90 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Keeping you you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions. From the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Des Moines North. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer at the KBIZ studios. First round of the Class 5A regional playoffs. Ann Guest will jump it up against Aharia Romo for North. Bulldogs in red, Polar Bears in white. Whistle blows. Ball is in the air, tip controlled by the Polar Bears. In the front court, left wing is Mala Gonzalez. The court up top for Jalea Benson. Benson pressured by Schneckloff over to the right side, handed to Elizabeth Poot. Back to the corner for Benson. To the wing, Poot. Up top, Nia Mock. Underneath to Aromo. Turn around in the lane. Had it stripped. Off her foot, out of bounds. It'll go to Ottumwa. Bulldogs force a turnover. Ottumwa back the other way. Chloe Schneckloff into the front court. North picks up man-to-man. Chloe to the right side. Trying to go underneath for Guest. Knocked away loose on the floor, and Ottumwa turns it right back over. And that's not there. Bulldogs got to reverse the ball. Into the front court, left wing, Mock in the corner. Gonzalez launches a quick three off the side of the backboard. No good, and the rebound to Zoe Jones. Schneckloff racing into the front court. Skip it left corner for Corum. Double team, but gets it underneath to Ransom. Turn around in the lane, try to feed it across to Guest. The pass too low, and runs it down outside the lane. Bounce it left corner. Corum for three. Count it! Olivia Corum starts the scoring with a three-pointer. She had 5 threes and 17 points in the regular season finale against East, and she starts off with a three here. On the right side, Jalea Benson. Pivots, guarded by Corum. Throw it up top to Gonzalez. Left side for Poot. Skip it up top for Benson. Right corner for Mock. Baseline drive cut off nicely by Ransom. Backs it out. Lob it back up top to Benson. Into the lane, knocked away from Aromo by Ransom, and the ball ends up in the hands of Zoe Jones. Now to Schneckloff. Chloe down the right side of the lane, kick it on the wing. Jones for three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Poot. Good look, just couldn't get it to go. Poot back the other way. Ottumwa, well, the scoreboard says 2-0. I thought that was a three that Corum hit. Left wing Gonzalez. Throw it up top for Poot. Back to Gonzalez. Dribbles in, puts up just a little runner off the rim, no, and the rebound saved by Olivia Corum and gets it to Schneckloff. Ottumwa back the other way. Chloe, lob underneath for a running Ransom, who lays it up and in. 2 buckets for Ottumwa. I have it 5-0. Scoreboard right now says 4-0. Perhaps Corum had a foot on the line. Ottumwa off to a good start. Poot right side for Benson. In the corner for Mock. Lob it back to Benson. Now up top Gonzalez. Left wing to Poot. Dribbles in baseline. Puts up the runner. Off the rim, no. And another rebound for Olivia Corum. Corum pushing into the front court. Fires left side for Jones. Jones back up top to Olivia. To the right elbow for Ransom. Trying to drive around to Romo. Got it off the glass and good again. Addison Ransom, 2 quick buckets. We've got 6-0 on the board. 5:23 to go opening quarter. Nobody coming to get the ball for North. And a 5-second call. They didn't get it inbound in time. Poot picked up the ball and nobody was there to take the inbounds pass. North didn't hustle back and they turn it over. Guess we'll put Corum's bucket down as a 2. Until further notice. Corum to inbound. A lob up top on the left for Schneckloff. Chloe Brings it between the circles, guarded by Elizabeth Poot. Dribbles to the wing. Picked up her dribble, throw it up top to Jones. Zoe looking for somewhere to go, gets it high post to Ransom on the left, dribbles across the lane, had it stripped. Loose ball, Poot on the floor to get it, and it deflected off of Ann Guest and out of bounds, and North will get it back. 4:51 opening quarter, Bulldogs up 6-0. Keep watching for North's best player, Lafina Campbell, who was in warm-ups after missing 3 games, but she has not tried to come in the game yet. And now Schneckloff comes racing in to steal. A pass nearly went out of bounds. Now Corum comes and helps her. Lob into the front court, thrown away as that's picked off by Aromo. Ottumwa had the steal, but then kind of abandoned Schneckloff. Now the Bulldogs out of sorts. Mock trying to drive in is bumped by Addison Ransom. That's a foul, a blocking foul on Addison, her first of the game on either team. The shot went, but the foul was first. No shot. And Mock will inbound from the baseline. 4:29 to go opening quarter. Mock lobs it up top. Jones knocked it away. Corum has it. Fires up ahead. Schneckloff behind everybody. Takes it down, lay it up and in. Ottumwa out to an 8-0 start. Timeout North. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. And by Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call today for an appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Great start to this first round playoff game for your Ottumwa girls. They lead Des Moines North 8-0. Poot brings it into the front court for the Polar Bears. Throws it right side for Benson. Benson tried to get it into Mock. Schneckloff tied it up. And the arrow favors Ottumwa. Bulldogs get it back again. Schneckloff has gotten in a couple of passing lanes already tonight. Still no sign of Campbell. She's still sitting on the bench in uniform. North, when they played Ottumwa last time, never made a substitution. Didn't realize that until we were checking the box score. Schneckloff tried to lob it underneath for Guest, and that was picked up by Roma. Long pass the other way. Gonzalez cut off nicely by Jones, though. Good job getting back. Up top they go to Poot. North resets. Right wing to Benson. She lost it off her hands, out of bounds. Bulldogs, that time the recipient of an unforced error by North. Under 4 to go, first quarter. It's almost still up 8-0. Schneckloff into the front court left side. Bounce it volleyball line for Ransom. Addison goes right side for Jones. A lob underneath into traffic and another ball thrown away by Ottumwa. The Bulldogs can't. They want to get it into Ann Guest, but they can't force it. That's 3 times they tried to force it to Ann when she wasn't open, and they threw it away. Now a long 3 on the way by Poot is good from the right wing. College range, and North finally is on the board with under 3.5 to go. It's 8-3 Bulldogs. Schneckloff over to the right side, backing away. Now gets it up top to Ransom. Addison picked up her dribble, needs some help, goes right wing to Jones. Skip it to the left baseline for Schneckloff, dribbles around defenders, feeds it underneath the Guest, goes up, a lot of contact, no foul, and the rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by Ottumwa. Still leading 8-3, but the offense has stagnated a little bit since North took their timeout. Now Poot into the front court. There's the right side Gonzalez. Back up top behind the volleyball line for Poot. Back right wing Gonzalez. Quick 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Jones. Gets it over to Corum. Bulldogs want to push before North can set up. Long pass to the right corner. Rescued by Schneckloff. Corley brings it back out to the wing. All the way up top. Behind the volleyball line. Ottumwa's got to run something here. Schneckloff to the left side. Thought about the three. Needs some help. Gets it up top to Jones. Zoe into the high post for Guest. Down the lane. Fed it underneath to Ransom, and she's fouled as she goes up. Addison Ransom will shoot 2. That'll be the first foul of the game on North. It's on Elizabeth Poot, her first. Ransom at the line, 69%. She was 6 of 8 from the line in the win over East on Saturday. This one on the way, a little too strong. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Coal Palace Cafe and Books on West Main in Ottumwa by the train depot, offering an array of coffee beverages. Plus they serve breakfast and they have homemade soup, salads, and sandwiches for lunch. Like and follow them on Facebook. Second free throw for Ransom, missed it. Boy, I thought that Mock was in the lane early. They didn't call it. I thought that was a lane violation. And now driving the other way is Poot, and is fouled as she got into the lane by Ottumwa. That's on Schneckloff, her first, and foul number 2. 2:15 opening quarter. Ottumwa still up 8-3. Knocked inbound, lob in the lane for Romo, knocked away from her by Schneckloff. Romo gets it back outside the lane, kicks it on the wing. Now up top Gonzalez, right side, and a 3 in the way by Mock is short off the rim, but the rebound to Gonzalez. Threw it back up at the rim, kind of wildly, no good. Volleyballed the rebound, and it'll roll out of bounds. Last touch by North. It belongs to Ottumwa with a minute 59 to go in the quarter. Schneckloff looking over at Coach Vandenberg for the play. Now brings it into the front court. Lob it left corner for Corum. She'll try a 3 from there. A little too strong. Long rebound is off the hand of Benson and out of bounds in the corner on the near side. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Minute 46 to go in the quarter. Corum to inbound. Throws it up high on the right for Schneckloff. Chloe between the circles. Into the high post for Ransom on the left elbow. Drives down the lane, put up the runner off the glass. No. Rebound tap to Aroma. Now back the other way is Poot. Crosses over at midcourt, throw it right side for Mock. Mock in the corner for Gonzalez. Throw it way up top, too tall for Mock, into the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back. Mock thought about maybe letting it go for a moment, see if she could get Ottumwa to touch it, but decided better of it as Zoe Jones is bearing down. Now Jones will throw the inbound from the far side in Ottumwa's front court. Minute 21 on the clock, gets it up top to Guest. And left wing for Schneckloff. Chloe tried to skip past the Jones right corner, and Aromo picked it off. A lot of bad passes by Ottumwa here in the opening quarter, but they still lead by 5. Right side goes to Mock, fakes a pass right, goes left to Poot. Down to the corner for Benson. She'll try a 3 and hit it. And suddenly North is back within 2. They're on a slow-moving 6-0 run. It's 8-6 Ottumwa. Schneckloff, lob it left wing for Corum. Shot fake. Back up top, knocked away by Benson. She's into the front court. Chloe trying to catch up. Benson puts it off the glass too strong, and the rebound to Schneckloff. Ottumwa dodged the bullet there. 44 seconds to go in the quarter. Schneckloff back the other way, trying to go coast to coast, lay it up and in. Chloe just went all the way in, took it herself. She's got 4 points. Ottumwa in front 10-6. 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ball goes right side for Gonzalez. Lob it, knocked away by Schneckloff as Gonzalez tried to get it to Mock. And now Chloe will get it to Corum. Ottumwa's got 20 seconds to add to the lead here. To the right corner, Jones. Knocked out of her hands, got it back. Gets it to Corum. Skip it left wing, Schneckloff. 10 seconds. Chloe tries a 3, partially blocked. Aromo's got it. Down to 5 seconds. I don't think Poot knows it. Pass into the front court for Mock. Long 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. 10-6 after 1. Back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student
Start of the second quarter here in this first round Class 5A regional playoff game. Your Ottumwa girls have a 10-6 lead over Des Moines North. Josie Lemons has checked in for Ottumwa. And at the next dead ball, Lafina Campbell will finally check in for North. Benson has her right side in the corner. Nia Mock go to the wing for Poot. A three on the way, too strong. Rebound battled for underneath, and we get a rebounding foul committed by North. I think that'll be on Jalea Benson. That's her first, only the second foul called on North. And here comes Lafina Campbell, their leading scorer, checking in for the first time tonight. Again, she's coming off missing 3 games and most of a fourth due to injury. She replaces Mala Gonzalez. Schneckloff over to the right side. Ransom trying to post up underneath, not open. Up top to Jones. Bounces it to Josie Lemons on the right. Josie's still near the top of the key. Gets behind her to Schneckloff, who got away from Poot. Chloe down to the baseline. Fires across to Jones. Baseline jumper, good. Zoe Jones has her first bucket. Bulldogs up 12-6. Now Campbell into the front court for North. The volleyball line takes it left, hands off to Poot. Go right side for Benson. The corner Mock. Underneath for Aromo. Turn around in the lane. Off the glass and good. Ottumwa usually has done a good job of keeping her from catching it that deep. That time the Bulldogs only had one defender there, and Aromo makes it 12-8. Schneckloff between the circles. Around to Lemon's pick to the right side. Backs away, picked up her dribble, gets it down to the block and went through the hands of Ransom, and Mock ends up with a loose ball. Well, that time Ransom just didn't make the catch. Campbell walking it back into the front court. Over to the right, hands off up high to Benson. Now left side for Poot. A lob in the lane. Tough catch by Aromo. Kicks it back out to Poot. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. And a good rebound by Zoe Jones. Up ahead to Corum. Will be into the front court. Between the circles, so left side. Jones wasn't looking, but managed to catch it. Tried to get it in high post to Ransom. Tough catch. Tied up by Campbell. The arrow will favor Des Moines North. Guess we had a held ball earlier in the quarter, even though we're not even 2 minutes in. Now, okay, they corrected. It is a Ottumwa ball. They had forgotten to change the arrow after the initial possession for the second quarter. Well, the official score for North is telling the official that it is Ottumwa ball. The North coaches are arguing there was a jump ball at the other end. There was a foul at the other end on an initial rebound. There wasn't a held ball, and the officials confer, and officials still say it's a Ottumwa ball. Haywood Boston, the head coach of North, has done a remarkable job turning around a program that, quite frankly, struggled to win even a game for several years. Inbound to Jones, give it right side to Guest, in the corner Corum, up top Schneckloff, left wing back to Jones, into the high post Lemons, shot fake, drive down the lane, put it up off the glass and good. Josie Lemons got around Aromo for her first bucket. 14-8, Ottumwa back up by 6. Campbell across the midcourt circle. Between the circles, runs into her own teammate, bounces left to Benson, shot fake, crossover dribble, step back for a 3 and hit it. Jalea Benson's second 3 of the game. North has hit 3 threes in the contest, and they're within 3 at 14-11. Schneckloff between the circles, now over to the right side, guarded by Campbell. Goes back into the lane, put up a runner, no good. Little contact there by the help defender, they didn't call it. Campbell racing the other way, trying to get around a couple of defenders, and a blocking foul called on Corum, who can't believe it. She thought she was in position and got run into. First one on Corum, team foul number 3 on Ottumwa. Isabel Mellon will check in for the Bulldogs, replacing Zoe Jones. 5:21 to go in the half. Ottumwa had an 8-0 lead in this game, but the offense kind of went silent for a little while in the first quarter. North has gotten back into it. Inbound, knocked away by Lemons out of bounds. They tried to go from the right baseline to the left corner. Pardon me, the left baseline to the right corner. And now they're inbounding from that right corner. Campbell throwing it. Gets it on the wing to Poot, back in the corner to Campbell. Shot fake, dribble in, pull-up jumper off the rim. No, Romo the rebound, turnaround off the glass and good. Second bucket for Romo. North within one at 14-13. Now Schneckloff across the timeline, right to left. Bulldogs got them to switch Campbell off of her. Mock trying to guard Schneckloff now over on the left wing. Chloe still with the dribble, now picks it up. Throw it up top from Mellon. Mellon a lob underneath for Lemons. Dribbles across the lane, put it up. Call it for a travel. Well, she ran into a Romo who was moving. I don't know how that's not a blocking foul. And now North with a chance to take the lead for the first time. Ottumwa 14, Polar Bears 13. 4:40 to go second quarter. Right side is Benson. Dribbles down to the baseline. Lob it back up high to Elizabeth Poot on the right side. Back to the wing for Benson. She gets off another shot for three, no good. Rebound to Mellon. Benson only a 19% three-point shooter. She's already hit two in this one, but missed that one. Right wing to Korm. Up top Lemons, left alone for a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Aroma. They had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to go. Now Campbell between the circles. Lob it left side for Poot. She'll try a quick three. That's off the glass, no good, but the rebound off the hands of Lemons and out of bounds. And that's a tough break for Josie. That ball never hit the rim, it just hit the glass. Those ricochets catch you by surprise. Substitution for Ottumwa. Zoe Jones back in, replacing Korn. Mock to inbound. Left side for Campbell, drives baseline, pull-up jumper from the baseline, no good. Rebound to Romo, put back no good, got her own rebound, dribbles it out, gets it to Campbell left wing, shot fake, drives in, kicks it to the right corner, and before the shot, Campbell ran into Lemons, and that's a blocking foul. First one on Lemons, team foul number 4. Campbell was down for a moment, now gets back up. Again, she's coming off missing 3 and most of a fourth game due to an injury. Lob inbounds, left wing to Campbell, step back 3, in and out, rebound to Schneckloff. Got around Benson who reached in. Chloe, long pass into the front court, way too tall for Jones and out of bounds. Boy, Ottumwa is turning the ball over at an alarming rate in this first half. They still lead 14-13. Emily Gonzalez is back in for Campbell. And North will also bring in, for the first time, 5'8" sophomore Judier Mock. Campbell's injury might be healed, but I think they're looking at her conditioning as well, which is why she's back out of the game. In the left corner is Nia Mock, lobbed up top, stolen by Jones. Zoe's got a clear run, bobbles it. Oh, they're going to call her for the carry. Boy, that was a breakaway layup, nobody contesting. Addison Ransom will check back in, replacing Josie Lemons. We've been at 14-13 Bulldogs for well over a minute of gameplay, with 3:32 to go until halftime. And we'll miss the golden chance there to add to the lead. Right side is Benson, dribbles in, pull-up floater off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Ann Guest. Bulldogs back the other way. Schneckloff on the left side. Slows it up. Goes around a Ransom pick to the left and lost the dribble out of bounds. Man. Ottumwa just not taking care of the basketball right now. Clinging to this 1-point lead. I have a feeling Coach Vandenberg is just hoping his team can nurse it to halftime. Mock left side and a reach-in foul called on Ottumwa. 2:59 to go. Isabel Mellon with her first. That's team foul number 5. Nobody has more than 1 though for Ottumwa. They've only called 2 fouls on North in this game. Mock to inbound from the baseline. In the left corner, Benson tries another 3. Missed that one, but the long rebound out to Poot. Left wing to Mock. Shot fake. Dribbles free throw line. Lob it right wing Gonzalez. Up top to Poot. Back right wing Gonzalez, a 3 with a hand in her face, missed it off the rim, rebound on the floor to Ransom. Schneckloff racing into the front court. Mellon gives her a pick to free her up. Now Chloe between the circles, over to the left side, hands it to Jones on the wing. Zoe, free throw line for Guest. Now she'll take the jumper from there, off the rim no good, and the rebound is run down in the corner by Poot. 2:20 to go. Lob right side. Gonzalez into the lane for Mock. Put it up. No. But a whistle and a blocking foul on Ann Guest, and Nia Mock will shoot 2. That is the first one on Ann Guest, team foul number 6. Mock at the line, 64% on the season. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. First free throw, good, and that ties the game at 14. Olivia Corum back in for Ottumwa. Haria Romo back in for North. 2:18 on the clock, second quarter. Tie game at 14. One more free throw for North. Mock trying to give the Polar Bears their first lead of the night. Puts it up and missed it. The rebound, though, Romo tips it out to Poot, who nearly lost it on the right side. Got on top, back to Mock through Gonzalez. Now Mock looking for some help and gets it to Poot. Right side of Gonzalez. She'll try another 3, and the lefty missed that one. Rebound on the floor, run down by Corum. Tie game at 14, 2 minutes until the half. Ottumwa hasn't scored in over 2 minutes of game time, almost 3, really. Up top is Schneckloff, left wing to Jones. Underneath to Ransom, put it up off the glass, no. And the rebound to Poot. Ottumwa not getting any calls underneath. Poot nearly lost it. Benson rescues it. Up top, Gonzalez. Right side, Mock for 3 in the North lead. No good. Romo the rebound. The putback too strong, but the putback on the weak side by Poot is good. Those tall rebounders in North giving them 3 chances. Now they lead 16-14. A minute and a half to go until halftime. Ottumwa's got to get off this long scoreless skid. Ball goes to the right corner for Corum. Down to the block for Guest. Backing down. Turnaround shot in the lane. Off the rim, no. Or outside the lane, and the rebound to Aroma. Ottumwa can't buy a bucket right now. Now they got to keep North from getting too far away. Gonzalez back up top to Poot. Let's give it left side for Benson. Back up top, nearly stolen. Gonzalez will swing it in the corner to Mock. Back up high on the right to Poot. Back to Gonzalez, or back to Mock. Back to Poot. Up top to Gonzalez. Under a minute to go. North might hold for the final shot here. Skip it right side. Nope. Mock will try a 3. No good. Jones with a nice rebound. Got it to Schneckloff. Bulldogs have 5 on 4. We're almost jogging down the court. Chloe attacks, kicks it on the wing to Corum. 3 on the way, no good. Kind of forced that one. Rebound to Mock. Now the Polar Bears want to hold for 1 with 30 seconds to go. Move over to the right side up high. Throw it up top for Mock. Well, she'll take a 3. No good. Rebound to Guest. I saw Haywood Boston, their coach, put up a sign for 1 shot, and then North ignored it, but then Zoe Jones couldn't control the ball, dribbling into the front court and traveled. Ottumwa's going to have to put a lineup out there in the second half that can take care of the basketball a little bit better. And it hasn't just been one person, it's been several people. North has 10 seconds. Poot still above the volleyball line. Goes it right side, knocked away by Jones. Gets it up ahead to Schneckloff, 4 seconds. Chloe driving down against Poot, lay it up, no, but a whistle and a foul, and Schneckloff, with 0.8 of a second, will shoot 2 free throws and have a chance to send this game to the half tie. Now, Chloe has struggled from the line this year. Just 26%. I think that's 4 for 15. She's got 2 here. Chloe taking her time. She gets the ball. She steps to the line. Puts it up and missed it. Get one more. Ottumwa's 0 for 3 from the line in this half. Schneckloff will try one more. Senior guard puts it up. Too strong, rebound to Mock, and we go to the half with Ottumwa trailing by 2, 16-14. Let's take a 3-minute timeout and get you the halftime totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. By Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa for the ultimate Sonic experience. And by Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street, Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. At the half, Ottumwa, here in this first round Class 5A regional playoff game, Bulldogs had an 8-0 lead early, but they trailed North 16-14 as the offense went dead silent for over 4 minutes leading into halftime. Bulldogs being led so far tonight by Addison Ransom and Chloe Schneckloff, who each have 4 points. Olivia Corum, Zoe Jones, and Josie Lemons have 2 points each. For Des Moines North, they're being led by Jalea Benson, who has 6 points, 5 for Elizabeth Poot, 4 for Aharia Romo, and 1 point for Nia Mock. Not a lot of free throws in the game, but Ottumwa's missed all 4 of their free throws, and they trail by 2. That is certainly more than a coincidence. North only 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And for fouls, nobody for Ottumwa has more than 1 foul. And right at the end of the half, Elizabeth Poot picked up her 2nd foul for North. They only had 3 total fouls called on them in the first half. Ottumwa had 6 fouls called against them, but It's North who has the only player with more than one foul. The sophomore Poot has two. But at the half, Ottumwa down 16-14, and the problem for the Bulldogs offensively is twofold. First off, they've turned the ball over way too many times. They tried to force passes inside when they clearly were not open. They've had some bad throwaways, and then they've had just some inexplicable dribbling the ball off their foot, mishandling the ball for a carry when you had a wide open breakaway for a layup, an unforced travel crossing midcourt. Some uncharacteristic turnovers. This Bulldog team has struggled with turnovers at times this year, but some of the turnovers in the first half were more than the normal that we've seen this year. Ottumwa has to clean that up. And then the Bulldogs appear stagnant offensively. A lot of standing around, not a lot of movement with the ball. Ottumwa's got to do something to create some more openings. I know they want to go inside. Ann Guest had 14 in the first meeting with North, 12 in the second meeting, and they really have not gotten her the ball inside very much at all. The North is trying to take that away, so Ottumwa's got to either do different things to get Guest open, or they've got to get other people open to take advantage of North paying too much attention to Ann Guest inside. But either way, Ottumwa's got to find a way to get some more open looks, and then some of those shots have to fall. There were a few good shots that just didn't go for Ottumwa in the first half, but I think the biggest issue is cutting down on the turnovers. Try to make sure you're getting a shot up every time at least. Now, rebounding's just going to be tough tonight because North has all those tall players, and there's a reason they average over 32 rebounds a game. The Bulldogs haven't been burnt too much on the offensive end by offensive rebounds. There's only one sequence I can think of where North got a bucket off an offensive rebound, but the Bulldogs have to rebound well defensively, and then offensively, again, they've got to make more shots because, quite frankly, the offensive rebounding opportunities are few and far between when North has all that size underneath to secure the rebounds, especially Romo, who's been a vacuum cleaner on those rebounds inside in the first half. So for the Bulldogs, they just have to be more efficient offensively, take better care of the basketball. The defensive effort has been okay, but the offensive effort has to get better if Ottumwa wants their season to continue past tonight. All right, Bulldog basketball brought to you by Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. By Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop in and see the new improvements. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and bring you the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your family, families and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors & More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces at Dixon's Floors & More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. And by River Hills Community Health Center, locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They've been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or find them on Facebook. Des Moines North 16, Ottumwa 14, first round Class 5A regional playoff game. North will have the ball to open the second half. Ottumwa with Schneckloff, Corum, Jones, Ransom, and Guest on the floor. North with Campbell, Poot, Benson, Mock, and Aroma. So Rafina Campbell, who didn't play in the first quarter and only played a few minutes in the second quarter, will start the third quarter for the Polar Bears. Inbound left wing to Nia Mock. Mock dribbles free throw line, lob it right side for Benson. One to put of a shot, had Ann Guest in her face, thought better of it. After the three-point line, now Benson will shoot it and hit her third three of the game. Jalea Benson, only a 19% three-point shooter, but she's 3 of 4 in this game, I believe, or maybe 3 for 5. And North leads 19-14. Schneckloff around a pick top of the key. To the left side, kick it back to Benson. Benson up top, right elbow for Ransom. Addison dribbles across, had her pass deflected. Guest rescues it, hands off to Schneckloff on the left. Chloe backs away. All the way down to the baseline. One of the lob to Ransom. Still doesn't know where to go with the ball. He's got to do something with it. Throw it up top. Benson tips it away, but Corum rescues it at the volleyball line. To the left, now down to the block for Ransom. Turn around in the lane, lay it up. Got the roll off the glass. Addison Ransom has 6 points. Ottumwa finally breaks that long scoring skid. They're down 3, 19-16. Campbell into the front court. Lob it right side for Benson. At this point, you got to get a hand in her face. She's hit 3 three-pointers. Up top to Poot, right side back to Benson. Dribbles in, puts up a runner outside the lane. In and out, no good. Got her own rebound. Cut off. Kicks it out to Mock on the wing. Mock up top for Poot at the volleyball line. Right side back to Benson. Into the lane, off the hands of Campbell, and rescued by Corum. That pass a little too hot. Corum into the front court. Bodied up by Campbell on the right side. Got it up top to Jones. Zoe to the high post for Guest. Pivots. Drives down the lane, puts up the runner, no good, whistle, and they say a charge on Ann Guest. Second foul on Ann Guest. Now Poot bringing it back into the front court. North still up 19-16. Ball goes right side for Benson. Down to the corner for Mock. Had to save it. Went back to Benson off her foot and out of bounds. Last touch by a diving. Well, that was Chloe Schneckloff on the floor. Couldn't see for a moment. Well, that's unfortunate for Ottumwa. That ricocheted off a couple of North players, but Schneckloff trying to save it and couldn't keep it from going out of bounds. Up top to Mock. Throw it left side for Poot. On the baseline, backs away from Ransom. Back up top to Mock. Throw it right side for Benson. To the corner, Campbell. Campbell back to Benson. Left side knocked away by Corum. Loose ball. Schneckloff has it in midcourt. Gets it up ahead to Corum. And, it looked like Campbell fouled her. The ball got knocked away. Campbell ends up with it. And, boy, she cannot accelerate the way she wants to, but she still got to the rim, laid it up, and got fouled, and the bucket counts. Campbell ran into Schneckloff on that end. They didn't call that. and then Campbell ends up with a three-point play opportunity. It's Campbell's first bucket at the line where she's 73%. Didn't post on the scoreboard who the foul was on. The free throw good, and suddenly Ottumwa, which led this game 8-0 early, is down 6, 22-16. Wherever that foul was on, it was their second. Up top to Ransom. Goes right wing for Jones. Back up top, Corum got a look at a three. Too strong, and the rebound to Campbell. She wants to run. North has numbers here. Campbell down the left side. Lay it up and in again. She's hobbled, but she's still got down the floor to make it 24-16, and now Ottumwa's in the danger zone, down 8. Corum between the circles, around a pick to the right side. Let's give it left wing for Schneckloth. She'll try a three. That's off the rim, no good. Jones had the rebound taken away from her by Mock. Boy, Ottumwa is just not getting any loose balls, and nor are they getting any calls. All goes high on the left side to Campbell. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. In the corner to Mock, underneath to a wide open Aromo, the layup good. 26-16. Bulldogs down 10. I'm surprised that Ottumwa hasn't called a timeout yet. To the right side, Schneckloth, all the way down to the baseline. Threw it away, tried to get it left corner for Corum. It was picked off by Benson. Ottumwa all out of sorts right now. Campbell up high on the right side. They're going to try to spread out again. Now Campbell into the lane, fed it across to Poot, layup good. North getting everything they want right now. Timeout Ottumwa. 28-16, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions, from the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Ottumwa Regional Health Center. Your health and safety is their #1 priority. And by the Ottumwa Community School District, where they're proud to engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Go Bulldogs. Ottumwa's 2020-2021 girls basketball season is on the brink right now. 4:16 to go third quarter. They're only down 2 at the half, but they've been outscored 12-2 here in this third quarter, and they trailed 28-16. Chloe Schneckloth over to the right side. Goes on the wing to Josie Lemons, who's come in. North has switched to a zone here. Lemons rips it away from Mock, got it to Ransom, driving baseline cut off. Try to feed it underneath to Lemons. They dive on the floor for it. And is it a held ball or is it a foul? I think it's a foul on North. I think Mock or Poot. Yeah, Mock jumped on top of Lemons. And the official rightly called that a foul. Corum to throw the inbounds pass. Goes right wing to Jones, up top Schneckloth. Lob it left corner for Corum. Goes to the wing for Lemons. Knocked out of her hands by Gonzalez, diving on the floor. Ransom got it back. Got it to Schneckloth underneath. She lost it. Lemons rescues it. Now she loses it out of bounds, back to North. Coach Vandenberg not too happy about something on that sequence, as he says his piece to the official. 3:37 to go in the third. The front court is Poot. Lob to the high post from Mock. The left wing Benson, back up top to Mock. Underneath, knocked away from Aromo. Ottumwa gets a steal there as Schneckloth ends up with loose ball. Ransom knocked it away. Back the other way of the Bulldogs. Between the circles, Schneckloth. Tina Campbell is out of the game for North, and I don't even see her on the bench. As Lemons had it knocked away by Gonzalez, but a foul called on Kamala Gonzalez, her first, team foul number 2. North went on their big run with Campbell on the floor. Let's see if Ottumwa, with Campbell perhaps now out for the game, see if Ottumwa can fight their way back. Down 12, 3:10 to go in the third. Bulldogs got to get something going offensively. Up high on the right is Schneckloff. Boy, there's just so little movement by Ottumwa right now. Slowly around to Lemon's pick up top. Over to the left side. Goes to the corner for Corum. Corum drove in and tried to draw the defender and dish it to Ransom. Ransom wasn't looking for the pass. It went right over her head and out of bounds. Bulldogs just not on the same page here. Ottumwa had 14 points about halfway through the second quarter. We've got 2:50 to go in the third, and they have 16. Lob in the lane, Oromo with a catch. And Oromo called for the travel. Good help defense by Josie Lemons. Bulldogs trying to lock down defensively. That's getting better again, but the offense has to follow suit. Schneckloff will bring it across the timeline. Picked up her dribble, goes left side for Corum. Corum skips it back right side to Schneckloff. Lob down, too tall for Lemons, but Oromo deflected it out of bounds. And Ottumwa catches the break there. Now Corum to throw the inbound pass. Throw it up top for Schneckloff. Forward goes right side to Lemons. Lemons drives into the lane, and a collision. And a blocking foul is called on Oromo, and Oromo hit her head when she hit the floor, and she is down and holding her head. The official signal to the bench. North is trying to figure out a sub to bring in. They're trying to get the trainer out too. So Oromo is still flat on her back. She's holding her head. Now she's kind of wiped her brow off and she's still laying there. So first foul, third foul on North. And an injury timeout here. We'll take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
As we return here to Des Moines North, Tahaya Romo is on her feet and walking back to the bench for the Polar Bears. Again, she was called for a block on a collision in the lane. And as she hit the ground, she hit her head on the floor, the back of her head. And they are going to, looks like they're going to walk her all the way back to the locker room. Lathina Campbell for North has come back out of the locker room. She's standing at the end of the North bench and nursing a foot injury and limping around back there. Corum inbounds, throws it up top. Zoe Jones a leaping catch. Bounce into the high post for Ransom. Ransom gets it right wing. Corum for three. Way too strong. Rebound to Poot. Didn't look like Corum had a full grip on the ball. Ball goes left side to Mock in the front court for North. Dribbles in, now backs out. Gets it up top to Poot. To the high post for Chudier Mock, who's checked in. Now Nia Mock a three. No good. And the rebound tapped to Jones. Into the front court is Schneckloff. Drives right side, kick it to Corum in the corner, into the lane for Ransom. Tough catch. Splits a triple team. Got the shot up, but it was blocked by Chudier Mock, and Poot has the rebound. Back the other way come the Polar Bears. Ball through the hands of Gonzalez and somehow saved it to Benson. Now she threw it through the legs and diving in mid. That ball was on the midcourt stripe when Poot picked it up, but she threw it right to Lemons. And now Schneckloff is slow to get to her feet. And they'll stop play as Chloe is on her feet but not moving in midcourt and limping, and she may have hurt her right ankle. So Schneckloff will hobble off to the side to the Ottumwa bench. Isabel Mellon replacing her. Officials missed an over and back there. Ottumwa ended up with the ball anyway, but Schneckloff got hurt in the exchange. Now Jones to inbound. someone to get it to. And was able to get it to Ransom. Benson nearly knocked away, but Benson was called for the reach-in foul. That's her second. Team foul number 4 on the Polar Bears. Jones to inbound again. Gets it into Ransom, back to Jones, up top to Lemons, left wing Mellon. Isabel's open for a 3. Count it! Boy, did Ottumwa need that. Isabel Mellon with a 3. Dogs back within 9, 28-19. Minute 12 to go, third quarter. Hoot over to the left side. Hounded by Ransom. Corum. Picked up her dribble. Ottumwa's gone man-to-man. Ball goes to Benson. Benson dribbles up top. Wood left side for Nia Mock. Mock guarded by Lemons. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper, left it short. Got her own rebound outside the lane. Turnaround off the glass and good. Well, you got to take away that baseline on that rebound. They didn't do it. Nia Mock has 3 points, 30-19. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Well, the high post for Lemons. And as she tried to drive in, she's fouled by Gonzalez. Second foul on Gonzalez, team foul number 5. And Guest back in for Ottumwa, replacing Addison Ransom. 38.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Ottumwa down 11. Corum to inbound, gets it left side to Mellon. Mellon will try another 3. No good. Rebound to Mock. And to rush that one a little bit. Hoot through the midcourt circle, left side to Mock. Guarded by Lemons, trying to drive down baseline again, and a foul on the floor on Lemons. Second foul on Josie, team foul number 3. If they're going to play man-to-man, and Josie's got to guard Mock out on the perimeter, she's got to take away that left-handed drive from the left wing. Mock will throw the inbounds pass, 24.3 on the clock here in the third quarter. A lob up top for Poot to the corner. Gonzalez, a 3 on the way. Back iron, no. Rebound to Lemons underneath. Ottumwa's got 18 seconds. Corum left side to Mellon. Mellon back up top to Corum. 10 seconds. Corum down the lane, runner off the glass, no good. Guest fighting for the rebound. Tipped it out to Mellon, 6 seconds. Now to Lemons. Knocked out of her hand, 2 seconds. Volleyball line 3 at the buzzer. Banked it in! 30-22 as we go to the fourth on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa! It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa with the ball. They trail Des Moines North by 8, 30-22 in this first round regional playoff game. Left wing Isabel Mellon. Dribbles left to right down the lane, lay it up and good. Mellon has provided 5 points off the bench here in the second half. Ottumwa within 6, 30-24. Bulldogs trailed by as many as 12. Now left side is Poot to the wing for Mock. Mock brings it up top, lob underneath for an open Poot, and they lay it up and in. Poot's got 9 points, 32-24. Corum into the front court. To the right side finds Mellon on the wing. Let's give it left side for Zoe Jones. Her jumper blocked by Chudier Mock, and she saved the ball from going out of bounds and got it to Poot. Poot left side to Mock again. Shot fake, dribbles in, and a whistle and a foul on the floor called on Ottumwa here. On Josie Lemons, her third, team foul number 4. Bulldogs wanted to travel on that shot fake and drive by Mock, didn't get that call. to inbound. Mock, that is, lobs it in up high on the left to Poot, back in the corner to Mock. Underneath to a cutting Poot on the give and go, and she lays it in. 34-24, suddenly Ottumwa back down 10 again. Right corner, Zoe Jones. Skip it left side for Mellon. Mellon down to the baseline, now into the lane for Guest. Put up the runner, got the roll. And Guest with her first bucket, 34-26. All of a sudden, both teams finding ways to score. Left side for Mock. She'll try the long three, no good, rebound to Jones. Over to Corum. Olivia into the front court. Right side for Mellon. Goes into the lane, bounce it up top. Lemons open for a three. Can she hit another one? Oh, almost banked that one in. The rebound, though, is saved by Chudier Mock. Back to Poot. 6:20 to go. That would have been a big shot if it had gone. And we need to stop here. Mock trying to do it all herself. Driving in, lay it up, missed it. Rebound to Mellon. Got to go the other way. Mock slow to get up. You're 5-on-4 if you hurry. Mellon left side. Feeds it to Corum. Back in the corner for Isabel. Thought about the three. Had the three blocked. And they call that a held ball, and the arrow gives it to North. 6 minutes to go. Ottumwa down 8, and North with the ball. Can Ottumwa find a way back here? Boot will walk it into the front court. The left side to Mock again. They're just trying to pick on Lemons now. Mock dribbles in, backs out. Now gets in again and got bumped by Lemons again. Josie's now got 4 fouls. Foul number 5 on Ottumwa. So Ransom will check in. Mock will inbound from the baseline. Lob to the left side of the lane for Chudier. Mock out to the wing for Benson. Her pass deflected, and Mellon's got a steal. See if Ottumwa can take advantage of this. Long pass in the front court. Corum, right wing three, left it short. Zoe Jones, a rebound on the weak side. Out to the wing for Mellon. Isabel around Benson into the lane. Little runner, left that short. Rebound to Mock. Ottumwa's had chances to get closer, but they're not getting good shots off. Poot over to the left side. Now to the right side for Mock. Mock driving right. Down the lane, collision. And a blocking foul on Guest, and Mock will shoot 2, and Ottumwa can't believe it. Third foul on Ann Guest, team foul number 6. Mock at the line, 1 for 2 tonight. Mock 64% on the season, 5:15 to go. Taking your time at the line. First one is up and good. It's only her 4th point. 35-26. Mock trying to make it a 10-point game again. Second free throw on the way. And good. North is just running all their offense through Mock right now. Mock is their offense. 36-26. Jones, the high post Guest. Shot on the way. Good from the free throw line. And Guest her second bucket, 36-28. Almost got to force the ball out of Mock's hand. Poot has it right now. Pass deflected, and Mock has it way up high on the left. Brings it back up top. And Ransom nearly knocked it away. Ball is loose. Mock picked it up in midcourt. Hands off to Poot up high on the right. She brings it back to the middle. And a timeout North. 4:44 to go. Dogs down 8. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. And Ottumwa needs to rally to have this not be the final 4:44 of their season. They trail North 36-28 here in Des Moines. Bulldogs have Mellon, Corum, Jones, Ransom, and Guest on the floor again. Chloe Schneckloff appeared to turn her ankle earlier this half and has not returned. North, Lafina Campbell, their best player's been in and out of the game, and it looks like she's going to come back in the next dead ball. Hoot has it up top for North, right side to Benson. Benson up top to Gonzalez. Lob down underneath and a wide open Hoot. How does Ottumwa keep losing her underneath? Ottumwa's just falling apart on the weak side defense, and they're down 10 again, 38-28. Lob in the lane to Ransom. Down the lane, nearly lost it, and had it taken away by Mock, and then we get a foul, I think, on Ottumwa here. That'll put North in the 1-and-1. Team foul number 7 on the Bulldogs. We'll see who it's on here. It's on Ransom, her second. Campbell checking in for North, replacing Gonzalez. Campbell still limping noticeably. North has really done a lot of this without Campbell tonight. Mock's first free throw is good. She's hit 3 in a row. 39-28. If Nia Mock makes this free throw, North will match its biggest lead. They've led by many as 12. Ottumwa cut it to 6 early in this quarter, but North has stretched it back out. Free throw up and good. If you're Ottumwa and you think about fouling, Mock is not one of the ones you want to foul. Mellon into the front court, right corner for Corum. North in the zone, up top to Mellon. Dribbles right, goes underneath to Ransom, turn around in the lane, no good, got her on rebound, put back no, but a foul, and Addison Ransom will shoot 2 with 4:06 to go. Now there's a third foul on Elizabeth Poot. Team foul number 6 on the Polar Bears. 4:06 to go. Some will have a rally in them yet. Down 12. First free throw, back iron, no. Ottumwa's 0 for 5 from the line tonight. Ransom has missed all 3 of hers. Benson's at the other end all by herself. Second free throw good. Zoe Jones heads back down there to make sure they don't throw a home run pass. 40-29 as Ottumwa finally knocks down his first free throw of the night. Hoot into the front court. Goes left side for Mock. Mock dribbling up top, around to the right. Ransom right with her. To Campbell inside the three-point line right side. Driving baseline, got under the hoop, reverse layup, no. Rebound batted again. Campbell has her own rebound. Might have gotten away with the travel. Drives back in, lay it up, and counted in the foul. Inability to secure that rebound costs Ottumwa there. Addison Ransom gets her third. And foul number 8. And Campbell, 7 points. She can make it a 14-point game if she can hit this free throw. Puts it up, knocked it down. Her second three-point play of the night. 43-29. Time slipping away from Ottumwa now. Corum into the front court. On the right side, lob underneath, deflected and stolen. Another entry pass that went awry for the Bulldogs. There have been a lot of those tonight. Back the other way, Mock right side, shot fake. Feeds it to a cutting Poot. Missed the layup. Chudier Mock the rebound. Kick it out to Campbell left wing. She drives in all the way to the hoop, and she laid that one in. 45-29. Right wing to Jones. Up top knocked away by Benson. She'll run it down. Mellon giving chase. Fouled her. And Jalea Benson will shoot 2. Second on Mellon. Team foul number 9. Jalea Benson did not attempt a free throw the entire regular season. She's at the line now. First one up. No good. Chloe Schneckloff has returned to the bench, but from what we can see, it looks like she won't be able to come back into what looks like will be her final game. Second free throw was missed, but Ottumwa throws it away again, trying an entry pass. Ottumwa's got to be near 20 turnovers tonight. Campbell in the front court, left side. Poop will launch a three. No good. Rebound to Coram. I'm not sure why North is shooting so quickly right now. They're up 16 with 2:40 to go. I'm not sure why Campbell's in there either, because it looks like they're headed to Roosevelt on Saturday, and they'll need her. Underneath the Guest, got it off the rim, but no good. Rebound pulled in by Poop. 2.5 to go. Poop right side. Mellon knocks it away and dives on the floor to get it. Jones picks up the loose ball. Right side to Coram. Coram, a little lob, too strong off the glass. Mellon got the rebound, dribbles left to right, threw that off the glass. Contact, no foul called. Rebound to North. Up ahead to Campbell, who's limping pretty noticeably right now. Although she's still trying to shake and bake on Coram. Now gets to Poop. High post with Judy Ermach. Left side to Campbell. Shot fake and a baseline drive, and the little floater good. Boy, got to let her shoot it at that point, because she keeps blowing by on those shot fakes. Don't fall for that. 47-29. Right corner is Jones. Underneath to Ransom. Double team down there. Dribbles to her left. Has a shot blocked by Poop. In the front court, Benson left wing. Fires to a cutting Poot underneath, but this time Zoe Jones stayed with her and knocked the pass out of bounds. Josie Lemons back in for Ottumwa. Imala Gonzalez will replace Campbell, who probably should have been taken out a couple of minutes ago. North will also bring Naya Kanmalawal into the game, a 5'9" freshman, to replace Judy Ermach. Naya Mock will throw the inbounds pass for North with 1:31 to go. Inbound left corner, Gonzalez begging for it, shoots a three, misses it. She's missed about 5 of those tonight. Rebound to Coram. He'll be into the front court. Goes behind her to Jones. Left side knocked off of Mellon's hands and out of bounds. It goes back to North. There were a lot of positives this season for Ottumwa. They started 0-6, but they won 6 out of their final 8. Found themselves still as a 5 seed in the playoffs, playing at a Des Moines North team they thought they had a shot at tonight. And Ottumwa led 8-0 early, but then turnovers and a few other factors took over, mainly the turnovers. They're down 18 as North has it with 1 minute to go. Mock driving left, cut off by Lemons this time. Now spin move off the glass. No, Lemons with the rebound. Form into the front court, left wing for Mellon. Down to the baseline, Isabel, little runner, drew the foul, and Mellon will shoot 2 with 47.5 seconds to go. A foul on Malawal, her first, and foul number 7. Chloe Schneckloff is going to check back into this game. And this might be, more than anything else, a determination to finish her career on the court. Free throw is no good. In and out for Mellon. She had been 5 for 8 on the season. Schneckloff replacing Coram. So Ottumwa has the seniors out there: Schneckloff, Jones, Mellon, and Lemons. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Rebound, Poot. Front court is Mock, and North looks like they're just going to dribble this one out maybe. 47-29. Ottumwa was up 8-0 early. They were only down 2 at the half. They got down 12, cut it to 6, but the North is pulled away. Mock trying to dribble it out now. Over to the right side, still keeping her dribble. Lemons guarding, now went for the steal, almost probably could have called a foul, but I think the officials may just want to let this play out. Now Lemons trying again to get the steal, and Josie will foul out of the game with 10.1 seconds to go. She'll end with 5 points. Addison Ransom will replace her. It's team foul number 10, so Naya Mock is shooting 2. Had 5 seniors on the floor. Mock's free throw is no good. Lemon, Schneckloff, Jones, Guest, and Mellon. And Lemon's fouling out. Ransom to finish this game. It's a tough year in a lot of respects for the Ottumwa girls program. As the second free throw, no good. Rebound to Mellon. One more push for Ottumwa here. Mellon, right side to Jones, back to Isabel. Long three from the volleyball line, no good. Ransom has the rebound, put back, good at the buzzer, it counts. And so the final score is North 47 and Ottumwa 31. The Bulldogs end their season with a 6-9 record. Des Moines North will play in the regional semifinal Saturday at Des Moines Roosevelt. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and wrap it up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School.
Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
I'm Mark Frymoyer, owner of Champion Bowl. Winter got you feeling cooped up? Break out and come to Champion Bowl. We have a full bar and a great menu. Hang out in the lounge. Let us cook for you. Celebrate birthdays and special events. Call us at 682-8005 to help set up your next big event. We look forward to seeing you at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun. Open every day at 10 and at noon on Sunday. Follow us on Facebook for specials and events.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back to the gym at Des Moines North High School, where the season has come to an end for your Ottumwa girls basketball team. They fall to Des Moines North for the third time this season. The final, North 47 and Ottumwa 31. Strange game for Ottumwa. They got out to an early 8-0 lead, but then the offense got stagnant, and then the turnover bug really began to bite. North got ahead 16-14 by halftime, and then pushed it out to a 12-point lead early in the third quarter. Ottumwa cut it to 6 early in the fourth. They were within 30-24, but the North put the pedal down and ran away, and they win it by 16. The Bulldogs will end the season with a 6-9 record. Ottumwa led in scoring tonight by Addison Ransom, who had 9 points. 5 points for Isabel Mellon tonight, 5 for Josie Lemons, 4 points for Chloe Schneckloff, 4 for Ann Guest, 2 for Olivia Corum, and 2 points for Zoe Dotes. Des Moines North was led by Elizabeth Poot, who had 13 points. Lafina Campbell, playing hurt, scored 12. 9 for Jalea Benson. She had 3 big three-pointers. 7 for Nia Mock. And 6 points for Haria Romo as North with a balanced effort improves to 10-5. Well, that's the first time in who knows how long North has had 10 wins. Their first playoff win in forever. And they'll play in the regional semifinal on Saturday at Des Moines Roosevelt. We'll take one more 3-minute timeout, come back and wrap up the girls' season on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Des Moines North, where the season ends for your Ottumwa girls team at the hands of the Polar Bears, 47-31. So what does Ottumwa basketball look like next year in Joe Vandenberg's third season as head coach? Well, the team will be built around Olivia Corum, who will probably take over the full-time point guard duties as a junior, and then Addison Ransom, senior to be next year as an inside player, and that'll be 4 years at the varsity level playing for Ransom. And then some other players are going to have to step up. Chloe Bradley got some playing time as a junior this year. So did Kennedy Hugan. Some sophomores who saw a little bit of varsity time. Grayson Webker, Sarah Hunger. AJ Van Manen will be a senior. She kind of had her playing time limited this year with some injury issues. She may look to step up to a bigger role as a senior next year. And there could be some players that we haven't seen at the varsity level yet will be asked to step up and contribute as Ottumwa try to build on a 6-win season this year. And a season that had a lot of challenges, obviously. COVID made everything harder, and then the Bulldog girls had to do a pause right at the beginning of the year. They didn't start the season on time, and when they did take the court for the first time, they were pretty rusty and had to play their way into shape. They were 0-6 before they got things turned around and won 6 out of 8. Had another COVID pause late in the season. That interrupted the rhythm for Ottumwa. They did accomplish some remarkable things, and we certainly want to say our final tribute to the 5 Bulldog seniors. We'll go numerical order. Isabel Mellon, she had some nice games off the bench, some big contributions. I believe 12 points against a ranked Ames team early in the season. Zoe Jones hadn't played basketball before this year, and she just came in with her athleticism, learned the game quickly, worked her way into the starting lineup, had some big games for Ottumwa. Of course, Chloe Schneckloff, the point guard this year, really stepping into a major role after a supporting role for that great class of seniors last year. Chloe, the leader on this team. Josie Lemons, a starter for some of the year, came off the bench other times, never complained about her role, always played with great effort out there. And then Ann Guest, the team's leading scorer on the season, double-digit average coming into tonight. Maybe not even her best sport. Ann's a great volleyball player too, and she's going to Iowa actually for her track and field abilities, but did a great job inside for Ottumwa all season long. All 5 of those seniors, we thank you for the contributions to Ottumwa girls basketball, and they will be missed. So again, they got a lot to be proud of this season. Again, the 0-6 start, but to turn around and win 6 out of the final 9, 6 out of the final 8 in the regular season, certainly something to be proud of. I do want to thank our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Coal Palace Cafe and Books, Patrita Orthodontics, Community First Credit Union, Slayton Polaris, Sonic Drive-In, Family First Chiropractic, Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, Lisco, Champion Bowl, Ottumwa Regional Health Center, Dixon's Floors and More, River Hills Community Health Center, and the Ottumwa Community School District. I want to remind you that we're not done with basketball season yet. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Hoops is Friday night. The Bulldog boys play their regular season finale at home against Southeast Polk. Tip time scheduled for 7:45 Friday night. We'll have all the action right here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadio.com. A big thank you to Bulldog girls head coach Joe Vandenberg for both tonight and all season long, all of his help in preparing for these broadcasts. And a big thank you to my producers tonight, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Friday night when the Bulldog boys play host to Southeast Polk. Until then, good night, everybody.